was showing you books. Hi guys, I'm showing my bookshelf.
Yeah.
Also, here.
Lovely.
Lesbians. You gotta show me the game.
Yeah.
I can't see the game.
I know. There you go. Have fun in looking at his cell phone. I can't laugh too intensely today because every time I try to laugh, I cough.
We're not laughing in this update.
Okay.
We're not allowed to laugh in this update. Fucking me.
What do you think Finance wallpaper is?
I'll give you one guess.
I have an answer, but I don't want to say it. His favorite bird? More like his favorite cat.
Switched over to my PC.
Okay. Yeah, more like his favorite lion. Anyway.
I didn't hear what you said originally.
What?
Didn't hear what you said originally. I said, you get one guess, and then I switched over, and then it didn't, so I didn't actually hear your first answer.
Oh, well, Greg in chat said his favorite bird, and I said more like his favorite lion.
More like his favorite... I gotta figure out how to,
His favorite asset of the lion.
Yeah, that. You know that, one spot where it's, looks like a bullseye?
What? Oh, yeah.
Go look at Mighty. Go look at Mighty.
I don't have Mighty.
Look at him in the fucking index.
Oh, how do I get to that again?
Database. Scroll down.
Oh, there it is.
All the way to the side. And then character.
Oh, I have half of the characters.
I believe he's a destruction character. There he is. Yeah. Just take the necklace off.
Yeah.
The necklace isn't needed. Maybe the necklace isn't included. Who knows?
Yeah,
that or it's wheat fields.
Yeah. Canonically it's probably wheat fields, but in my brain it's his favorite asset on the lion.
Yeah. The braid is included a little bit.
Yeah. Or like a nice side profile.
If we ever make a game, like we want to, it's like pretty models like this, we're not hiding their fucking nipples.
No. God, no.
God,
if
that means we have to market it as an adult game, I don't care.
You know what? I should do that anyway.
Yeah, you know what? Let's market it as an adult game, because guess what? Then I can have guys kiss, and women kiss, and men and women kiss, and all of them kiss.
We just need to get good at 3D modeling and get someone who's good at coding, and then we're good.
Yeah. One of us has to try and we have to both take 3D modeling courses.
I did. I did take a 3D modeling course, and it's so difficult.
I more so mean hold on, my friend just messaged me. Oh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about my witch cackle. I just got a message from one of my friends. Oh, gee, are you excited for COVID 2.0?
Oh, yay.
Guess what? They docked the ship. The ship docked.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're already monitoring possible paths of it in California, Arizona, and something else.
It's a good thing I don't leave my house.
Yeah.
You know, I was practicing for this. Anaxa, one day
Yeah.
you will be mine.
Let me take my hoodie off. Okay, hoodie is off. I should grab water.
I want to stick my hand in there.
So do I. I want to stick more than my hand in there, though.
Ayo.
Ayo?
He doesn't look at the camera. You're like a Shaolin monk, but for yaoi? What?
What?
Greg said you're like a Shaolin monk, but for yaoi.
To you or me?
I guess to me.
Goodness. But what we gotta do is we gotta do like those, Blender for Dummies YouTube
Yeah.
tutorials. Because let's be honest, YouTube for Dummies is a lot better than college. I'm gonna learn a lot more if they talk down to me like I'm a little kid. Because then
Lots
I'm
of
gonna
things are
live off
better than
spite.
college. Let me just tell you that. Lots of things are better than college. The people that teach at college don't even fucking know what they're teaching. Let me tell you that. Oh, college is good. I guess if you're going for like a core...
Man, I'm going for a BFA.
Yeah, so... I guess it doesn't help that I already know everything that I'm being taught. I'm literally just going to get the paper.
We should really get to the story.
I know, I'm sorry, I'm just
got
looking
a
at
lot
Ashvale
of it.
because I didn't get him and I'm sad, but he's so handsome.
We have so much to cover in 3.7.
Oh, dude, the new trailer for fucking Nesnaya came out for Genshin, and they have in the in the credits it says
They have what?
in the credits it says mysterious man J. Michael Tatum, and everyone's like, we know who it is. What do you mean mysterious man? And that means I need to hurry up and catch up because I can hear my favorite voice actor of all time in Genshin finally! I have 3 of my most favorite voice actors in Genshin now, and I'm so happy about it.
This repulsive force is unlike anything I've felt before. Is this the place?
Chat, can you hear it? Good?
I can hear it.
She sounds so ittle.
I realize if we ever make a game, I really want to make it very multimedia-esque. Kind of like how, like, Star Rail has their, like, 2D animations and stuff.
Let me do 2E animation, please.
Like, in my head, I have, like, direct inspirations for everything.
Yeah.
Music, Hoyoverse. Without a doubt, Hoyoverse.
Yeah.
Character design and modeling, I'd probably take more inspiration from Arknights, because Arknights, while their character designs do have still quite a bit going on, like the textures are a little weird,
Yeah.
and some of their outfits are a little hard to understand. They're significantly easier to understand than Star Rail and Genshin. So,
Please let me be in charge of the fashion, because nothing pisses me off more than Skirk Genshin Impact. And I will
Yeah.
not stand for
My-
that in our game.
my one rule will be that I know we like discussed making a game before, and we were like, we will be taking inspiration from like various cultures and stuff, my
Yeah.
one thing is, well, if it does end up being a more mature game targeted towards more mature audiences, I don't want people in a snowy area to be wearing skirts.
Yes.
I want them to be wearing pants.
Yes.
Or like if they're wearing a skirt, ones that have like wool under them and you can see it, and like they are actively preserving warmth. They need to make sense for their environment.
Dear God, yes.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
but
fix
what about
everything
their
wrong in this
mobility?
gaming industry that pisses me off.
Also, hi Misty, bye Misty.
I think I do want to take a lot of inspiration for like specifically character models themselves from Onmyoji, because Onmyoji has a very diverse bank of character models.
Yeah.
And sculpts and stuff. And while yes, you can tell that there's definitely a bunch of base models and stuff, they still do really good at making them very dynamic.
Yeah.
And also their CGs are a big
Correct.
inspiration.
Judging by its defensive properties, this is the entrance to the exo-myth.
Didn't expect that. Who builds a lab in the middle of digital rubble? Then again, never doubt a dead man's resolve. So how's our dearly departed doing?
He severed part of his neural pathways to break free from Lord Anaxagoras' control.
I cannot hear you.
I said, I think my main inspiration for stories would be mostly from, again, books and Donwit.
But that also triggered the fail-safe I set. Conclusion: Xander has lost all combat functionality and is no longer capable of action.
So now he's a spectator. Literally. Screwy, can you open a path? Just to be sure, I want to see this for myself. Might as well drop in and say hi to the real him.
Logic. Scanning his inspiration circuit might help us track down the demiurge.
Exactly. His brain is the crime scene. There's
I
no
had to
way
switch
it's
my
spotless.
microphone. I actually have to fix my
But
microphone.
it could be a trap.
Which means I have to find my pliers
That's
that I
why
keep
you're
next
here.
to my desk.
2-on-1.
Oh.
We've never lost that matchup.
I'm honored. The chronocognitive anchor is in place. Proceed when ready.
Proceed when ready.
We need like a good horror gacha game. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Let me
dude, that's
loose.
literally what I'm thinking too. Cause like if we're gonna go mature, I'm gonna go all in, and I think like the very first thing I'm gonna be like, hey guys, when you're playing this game, remember, creators are very anti-censorship. I will be the type of person who's like, hey guys, so a forewarning, there's gonna be a lot of very dark topics
I knew it.
that happen to
The one
characters
thing I didn't want to
and
happen.
stuff that happens that can make you very uncomfortable. I'm going to like I would want to write a story that makes people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like
Like taxes? Craig.
no, not the horror of taxes. If anything, I teach people how to do their taxes. I actually know how to do my taxes. I do my taxes.
That's the scariest part yet, adulting. Oh, dude, imagine we did it and the cultural inspiration we take is from, like, cryptids around the world. That's a
Oh my
subject
God.
I know a lot about. I love cryptids around the world.
Dude, I could do one about the Beast of Busco.
Yeah.
The Beast of Busco. Do you know about the Beast of Busco?
It sounds familiar. Hold on, let me Google.
His nickname is Oscar, and it's a giant snapping turtle, in Churubusco, Indiana.
Oh.
Which, as we know, I'm from Indiana. So. But yeah.
He's not here.
Honestly, I would vibe with that a lot.
The
Yeah.
coordinates are accurate. Xander is still here.
We should
However,
turn...
his position is shifting rapidly and chaotically. This pattern doesn't match any known shielding technology.
We should turn all of the cryptids around the world into hot anime people.
Mothman.
Yes.
I feel like if we did that, we would not. The fan base there would be a large amount of people like, I don't like how they designed this creature. I saw them as this and that. I'm like, well, too bad you're not. The
We have to give the Mothman a good butt because the statue of the Mothman has a big ass
caked up.
that people like
Dude,
rub
so-
and put coins and shit in.
Now, if we made a Mothman character in like a gacha game, he'd have to have like be caked. He'd be just fucking muscled. For one, he's got wings, and like I think
Yeah.
any character who has wings needs to be like pretty well muscled because that's an extra heavy limb on their back. So
Yeah.
at least their upper body would be.
He's got
Depends. It depends on the wings.
he's gotta be muscly and a big ass.
Well, yeah, a big ass comes with being very well muscled. I should know. I look at Mighty a lot.
Genius, I knew the witness was a little too easy for you. Yeah. I have such a big brain.
It's
I should be a member of the Genius
Only-
Society.
Stay alert.
Make my fucking Honkai Star Rail concept so I can make a goddamn model for it, please.
I'm sorry.
Can we get that good eye on a soundboard? Thanks.
Which one? The
The spatial field here is undergoing autonomous recalibration, initiating reverse engineering of the interference source.
The old man's having a mental breakdown.
We're back.
You don't have to
Reverse
watch this
engineering
right now,
complete.
But I've watched this video like
The
so many
results
times. I'm like, I
are
want to
not what
write
I
something that
expected.
feels like this video.
Logs show Lycurgus revoked administrator
It is
access.
a Don Hung video.
The chronocognitive anchor can't get a fix because at the system level, Lygus no longer exists. Our navigation target
I want to
is
write a story about a character who
null set.
haunts the narrative.
So he's stopped resisting?
Haunts the narrative
before
around
vanishing.
an
It seems he
unreliable
left
narrator.
one last message for
Ugh.
us.
So
I want to write something.
scum
like
villain self-saving system? Peak is always mentioned. If you want unreliable narrator, boy do I have a book for you. If you want haunts the narrative, boy do I have a book for you. If you
I'm reading
want
Urha.
weird
I'm
yaoi,
very
boy do
bold
I
there.
have a book for you.
I'm reading Urha. I already have an unreliable narrator, and like we see first person why he's an unreliable narrator, and then we also have a guy who's been haunting the narrative the entire time, and he ended up being the main villain. And also it's yaoi filled, so I already have all three. It's just a lot darker than Scum Villains. Like Scum Villains is like a walk in the park next to Urha.
I love Scum Villain. There will always be just a warm place in my heart for Scum Villain. It's my favorite piece of media ever.
If I had to rank all of my favorite pieces of media, like in general, oh goodness, that's actually really hard. Because like Star Rail's my favorite game, obviously.
Yeah.
My favorite book, contrary to what many might think, is not Urha.
Damn.
I very much love Urha.
I can't
it
believe
depends
it.
on how book 10 and 11 go before I decide what's my favorite. Right now, my favorite book series is the Inheritance Cycle because that's what's got me into fiction, writing, and fantasy in general. That was my introduction that has created me today because my life nowadays is based around my like being a nerd basically. You look around my room and you can't look anywhere without seeing some form of nerd. I have an Uraraka wig back there. We have Luke in the plushie net. We have my little guys on my desk. Everywhere it's nerddom. And that started with Aragon.
I have one Aragon book, I think. and I never read it.
I actually have all of them. I have Aragon, Eldest, Singer, Inheritance. I have The Fourth Witch in the Word, but I don't remember the book title. And also, most recent release, I have Murtagh, which is technically the continuation.
Ooh.
So,
To those who follow, all
My favorite movie is
is
Titanic.
proven.
The Titanic?
yeah, it's been my favorite movie since 2005.
I've never watched the Titanic.
I have it basically memorized word for word.
Damn. I remember Kitsis watching the Titanic. She disappeared for however long a movie is and then came back out crying.
Titanic is longer than a normal movie. The entirety
Yeah.
of Titanic is like 4 hours long.
Yeah, she disappeared for like 4 hours and then came back out of her room sobbing.
Yeah.
And she was like, fuck that
Yeah, so we would take trips all the time to other states, and we
Mhm.
had the little car player, like the DVD player for the car.
Mhm.
Always pick Titanic to watch, because by the end of Titanic we were there.
Damn.
We had to watch a single movie,
Damn.
so I was always happy to choose Titanic. And my mom would sometimes be like, "You're not gonna finish the movie before we get there," and I'm like, Yeah.
See, my
That's actually
favorite
the next
movie
question.
is Guardians of Galhul because that movie is fucking stunning. And it's
You and
about
your
owls. I love owls. It's a wonder I'm not an owl
No.
VTuber. Why didn't I go with an owl VTuber?
I think it's because originally we chose to do a set of twin foxes.
Yeah, that's true. It was either gonna be
think-
foxes or Siamese cats.
Maybe I'll make your Honkai Star Rail concept an owl.
It would give me an excuse to make an owl model.
You know what? I really need to go get water. Continue playing.
Melodramatic.
Okay.
He was
We need
expecting
to stop
us.
yapping so much.
And once
Yeah.
he learned of the Great Tomb's existence,
I'm gonna
he
start
initiated his
drawing
own
that.
search for the Dead.
Water first.
Guess he wants a final showdown. Fine. Let the old Intellitron dig his own grave. Just like he wants.
I love Haruta.
To be in the purest light is to be in the purest dark. Nothing exists there.
The Scepter's mainframe. Or maybe we should now call it the Lord Ravager's placenta.
Unfortunately, we still haven't found anything.
Really? I don't think so. Not finding anything is our biggest find.
Please elaborate.
If the Demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. I don't buy that a Stellaron could have blasted all the traces away as cleanly as a scalpel. As I said before, its disappearance is too clean. If the garden hadn't stirred the pot, no one would even know about the Demiurge's existence. We're talking about the Scepter's original extrapolation goal. There's no way that nothing of it was left behind. Or we can look at it from another perspective. If you were Xandar, would you be this obsessed with a concept that poses no threat? Would you guard against it at every turn?
There is the possibility that he's naturally meticulous and hates variables.
That does track with the impression he gave about himself. But Xandar shut that theory down himself just now.
He loves math. What do you mean not want variables? Math is all about variables.
What am I missing? What discussion am I missing?
Choosing to act, even if it'll cost him dearly. We know that feeling
Come back.
well.
Welcome back.
The unknown is
What
right
discussion
in
did I
front
miss?
of us.
Nothing.
So we only have one choice. Solve it.
They were
Promise?
they were just saying that Xandar might not like variables, and I said, "What do you mean? He loves math. Math is completely variables." Also, I love how bestie these two are.
I know.
Like most geniuses fucking hate each other, but these two are
I
just
kind of ship
such
them. I'm not
besties.
gonna lie to you.
That's so valid.
I never mentioned that I kind of ship them because, like, Skrillin we don't know about. A lot of people ship Herda May, so Herda and Ruan May, and I also ship that. It's great. I love lesbians, but I also just like thinking of the Genius Society as one big giant polycule.
That's so valid.
Like all those sane ones who are actually bettering humanity.
Yeah.
Specifically, like Xandar's not invited.
No.
Neither is that one fucking the primate one.
Dr. Primitive?
Yeah, Dr. Primitive's also not invited. But like
Me and my homies hate Dr. Primitive. Fuck that guy.
just how I like to say the masked fools are definitely also all in a massive polycule.
Yeah.
Like, you can't
You
tell
sound
me
pretty
that
convinced.
Sampo doesn't disguise himself
Surely
as
you
a
already
woman
have a
and, like, have
Care to
one-off
share?
random nights with
course.
Sparkle,
Though
or
I don't have hard proof,
God, I
I'm almost
fucking love
certain.
Giovanni. He's my favorite NPC. Have you've seen Giovanni, right?
Have I?
I don't know. I don't know if you have, because he was part of the, an event that I believe, I don't even know if I've done the event for you yet. I
just
fucking love
Googled him.
Giovanni. Huh?
I said, oh, I just Googled him. Oh, I love him.
I know, he's my favorite NPC. He's he's like a little game master. He brings games to the various spots. I love Giovanni so much. Look at him. I love his mask.
Wait, there's no way.
What?
He's voiced by the traveling salesman, the Duke, in Resident Evil Village.
No. I don't know that game, so
Well, let me put it like this. The Duke would be in Mask Fool.
I very much like Giovanni's voice. So
Yeah, he's got a
yeah,
good
I love
voice.
Giovanni. Giovanni's my favorite masked fool, and I personally think that actually I can't continue that sentence because it's more about positions.
That the Demiurge has been in everyone's plain sight
My
all
bad, Chief.
this time. Yet,
You did that, and I
were
snorted
mistaken
water all
for
over
sense.
myself.
that make the most sense.
I like how we said
Why
we're
was
not
the
going to be
room
laughing a
empty?
whole bunch, and all we've done is yap
Because the
and
person
laugh.
locked in there had run away ages ago. But they were weak and small and had no presence whatsoever. Even the old Intellitron didn't notice them.
Which also means there's a high chance that their powers are minuscule and cannot alter the outcome of the
It's just
battle
like
at
the
all.
factions just have big polycules. I can't use
Well,
the
at
others.
least Xandar is scared of them. Come on,
I don't know
it's
if
time
I'm
to
allowed
confront
talk
him.
about that.
Let's go
on
to the
stream.
tombstone
I
he talked
most
about.
likely, definitely am not. I'm gonna go pose a question to you, by the way.
What a mess. Total devastation.
He sought to bury the truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound, but ruthlessly extreme.
Still, slim chances doesn't mean no chances. I've hunted down a single grain of sand in the universe before. This won't stop me.
Calculation results. Your backup plan has a
Scratches
success
my
rate
head.
infinitesimally close to zero.
Enjoy that question.
Hold on.
It could work, no?
Please don't read
This
it
is
out
the
loud.
place
I
below
beg
the
of you.
tombstone.
No, I'm not gonna read it out loud.
This is coffin like you
And you'd be right. You would not be able to say that.
But that is a genuine question.
Yeah.
right.
And the answer is so many of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Now I have to actually sing. I'm gonna go back to drawing.
Okay.
Look at the bitch!
Good.
Head left?
Fuck you.
Who'd have thought you'd look this bad in real life?
Crunch it.
My elated greetings.
I want that man's head on a stick.
Welcome, you two. I'm
Why are we between
very
his legs?
happy that you responded.
I don't want to be here.
Damn, dude, what kind of heels you got on?
Instant opinion change seeing his heels.
No. It would take so much more to change my opinion on this man than his heels.
All this tombstone and final words. Did you end yourself to atone for your guilt or something?
No, he did it so that way no one else could. Like,
Iron Tomb is already powerful enough.
I think this man feels guilt.
Just need
That's
to
funny.
wait. I remain here only to share the joy of discovery, and also to congratulate you two on reaching the same conclusion as me.
Someone made a freckle brush that I actually really like.
I'm so glad he's done with ear sniffing. I'm so relieved.
The conclusion regarding the
I found the freckle brush
truth
that I very
of
much like.
Amphorius's heart.
End this charade already. That Amphorius's heart you're talking about is just a missing demiurge. And its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphorius's body into a hollow shell, all to incubate Iron Tomb within. That's why you either killed or kicked out all of the Memo Snatchers. You wanted to eliminate any chance of a consciousness coming into being, no matter the cost.
Even the strongest wall can fall to a single crack. The memory of betrayal has been etched into my heart, and I will never show mercy. Now, the perfect vessel has already fused with Amphorius's body.
Unfortunately for you, the answer is all but revealed regarding who the Demiurge is.
Then let us share the joy of discovering the truth. The last secret of the saga will finally dissipate here.
I just want to, like, remind the world that this man also voices Ashvale. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
As we reveal the truth behind Felia's 093's disappearance, a lie by the remembrance.
But where should I start with the story about me? From the beginning of the universe? Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story. So little that it started with a seed. I know you're listening, my good friend. The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphorius, and time became its branches and leaves, basking in the light. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree. The daughter of Id Silicii quietly came into this world. What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world. The prophecy's fulfilled, the villagers say, This child is a gift from the Titans. Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time. The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx. Anyway, I don't like tears. Time quietly flowed by in the midst of laughter. The wind from my hometown caressed the ears of wheat, and there were swings, wind chimes, the sea, and the little fairies off-tune a cappella songs. But the name Ide Ciliciae came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. My childhood friend did not understand. Yet you always seemed so happy, as if nothing ever worried you. Why was I like that then? That's because the world was gentle to me. So I grew up to be gentle as well. But fate was fickle, and it urged the child to grow up. To grow bigger and bigger, and to go to places far away. Just like how the crumbling world could not preserve an eternal hometown. Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You definitely heard me say this sentence a lot of times. You know that the story starts to deviate from here. Aren't you looking forward to it? Then let's get started. The hero's journey crosses through the long night, through tears and laughter, and once again heads towards tomorrow.
Correction. Philia 093's record, number 496. Archived.
Hi, miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you. And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Sniffles.
Philia093.exe, my beloved. Yeah.
Philia 093.
Since we don't have all
This is
day,
just
let's
Siamese.
get started, shall we?
Yeah.
As always, I'll
Someone
read
else
the
say
book to you.
Philia
Yeah.
093, my
That way
beloved.
it won't just be
Yeah, that's what I was reading.
Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete. 093. Size. Grayscale. Proportions. Threshold. Outputting analysis result. Philia 093 equals Peach.
It's
Peach's
loading.
record. Number 8128. Archived.
Look, what a magnificent sight.
Comment. Peach.
Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Cilicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years?
Conclusion. It won't.
I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance.
Record. Peach is on the ground.
I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach.
Ugh.
Peach's record number.
As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you, Amphorius won't be forgotten.
Query. Record.
Electrical signal sequence. Bolamos 600. Track. Strife.
Related to. Stripe. Comment. Pretty.
Electrical signal sequence. Schema 720. Track. Reason.
Related to. Raisin. Comment. Yummy.
Electrical signal sequence. Philia 093.
Related to. Love. Comment. Peach equals love?
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again.
Bye, Peach.
Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. Every page has become so heavy.
Conclusion. Books are meant to be light, not heavy.
I've started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands.
Peach, uneasy?
Formatting progress 94.423%.
Every time a Honkai Star Rail voice actor talks to themselves and makes me emotional, I want to throw hands.
Are you getting emotional right now?
I am.
How many times
Like-
has it been?
About to cry emotional?
Faithfully
I want to take both of them into my arms and just hold them close.
Conclusion. Progress. Bad.
Yeah, my first time playing this, it was very
I
hard.
can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty saga just an overly naive dream?
It's also realizing that, like, she wasn't just talking to herself this whole time, but she doesn't know that she wasn't just talking to herself the whole time. And I'm like, ah!
Peach, scared.
Formatting progress 96.024%.
Peach, don't cry.
Process error. Analyzing. Process error. Analyzing.
Comment. I'm here.
Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you encouraging me?
Peach, happy.
Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me. Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it?
Record. Peach doesn't like tears.
I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. When I was hiding alone next to the tree hollow and wiping my tears away. A little fairy popped out, just like how you did. It had long ears and fluffy paws, and it pulled me into the tree hollow, where, to my surprise, was a forest. Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. A group of cute little friends live in Ide Silicii's forests. Their names can be connected into a song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach. Note. Little Peach, crying alone. Little fairies, friends. Save. Little fairies, good friends. Bye-bye.
I could not imagine being the people that clicked excerpt instead of details in this time. Imagine missing out on all of this.
Right?
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
Me! Little fairies! Happy! Speaking easy! I can!
Once again,
Are you
the
good?
saga comes
Yeah.
to an end.
Are you
Everything
crying
is
at all?
No.
I keep
Just
like
like
hearing
this very
sniffles, and I'm
moment.
like, are you okay?
No, that's just me clearing my throat.
The need to comfort.
Greg in chat said those gamers that are like, shut up, skippa, I need my drops. Oh, true.
Shaking my head.
You speak!
I play a very story-oriented game.
This time,
Actually,
Two.
play a story.
sitting
Yeah.
together.
I'm of the belief that
Now that I look
while
back,
Star Rail is a gacha game,
There was
the
a
gacha is
period
not
when
its
I
primary
got really
focus.
sentimental.
You
Yeah.
would not put this much effort into the story if the primary focus was in fact the gacha.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they definitely market the gacha
Sentimental.
a ton, but
Stories have sentiments.
I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny, and find the way out of this maze.
Peach, strange.
But I won't do that anymore now.
Why unhappy?
Formatting progress 73.998%.
I'm here. Don't be scared.
Process error. Analyzing.
Won't allow it to interrupt you. Always sitting together.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Blank spaces. What's that?
I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience.
Isn't that already enough? Not enough, not enough! Peach, don't leave!
Now I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Peach left.
If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Needs new blank spaces. Next, Cyrene has blank space. Oh, Peach, don't be scared. I'll help you find blank space. Cyrene is Peach, is love. So, first there is love, then there is Cyrene, then there is blank space. Query, love.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundations of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions.
Consciousness, emotions, feel sad. Oh, don't understand. Query, Cyrene?
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphorius's dawn in the next life?
Key, door, story, happy. Peach, Cyrene, little fairy, like. Yes, right. Query, memory. Wah! Wah! Peaches, memories, save, learn.
The prophecy's fulfilled. This child is a gift from the gods.
Pink hair and those ears. She was born to be the priest of time.
Cyrene has pink hair, sharp ears.
You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning.
Cry, child. Cry aloud. Let your voice reach Oryx.
Cyrene is a girl, a priest.
A girl.
A girl.
Can I learn?
Anyway, I don't like tears. But the name Ides Elysiae came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. Yet, you always seem so happy, as if nothing ever worried you.
Cyrene doesn't like tears. Always happy.
Of course, because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well.
Cyrene is gentle, likes beautiful things, can write stories. Easy. I can. I learn.
Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
But even if all is lost to the wind, some things won't easily change. Like my height, Treeby's innocence, and Aglaya's beauty.
Cyrene. She can't grow up, but she can talk. After all is lost to the wind, she will stay behind. Cyrene is, at the end of every sentence, always laughing, like a little tail. Simple. Got it!
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
Why do they always remind me of
Alright,
Simon?
let's not make things gloomy.
Please, please, I
Without
can't
you,
take it
the
anymore!
true hero's journey. So, come on, cheer up a bit, okay?
Cyrene was crying when she was born. Fragile. Transparent, like a crystal. Cyrene was smiling when she said goodbye. Soft, pink, like a flower. The later memories disappeared? Invisible? Or disappeared? Ah, I got it! Is this a blank space? So, next Cyrene is blank space. Then... as long as there are two Cyrenes, then there will always be blank space, and Peach will always be here. I see! I get it! I get it all! Cyrene's memories. I will preserve them all!
So weird. I can't see you, but I get this feeling that you grew up.
Hi. Miss me yet?
It just feels like you are a bit more mature.
Yes. Mature. Beautiful. Like you. Now, I can listen, talk, read, and write. I can dance. I can sing. Also, I can tell stories. Storytelling is what makes Cyrene Cyrene. So, I'm going to tell you stories today. A story I wrote myself. Quick, sit down.
It's almost as if I can understand your words now. The things you say are very cute.
Once upon a time, there was a flawless crystal flower that sparkled with light, like Peach's every story. How beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower be? A little fairy was curious and wanted to know. But it looked and looked, only to find the crystal flower flawless. Round and round they went, seeing only their own reflection. In that case, they should work hard to learn more. So the little fairy came every day to sit next to the crystal flower and think about the answer. Until one day, to their surprise, the crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. The little fairy was so sad, but they immediately discovered that there was a light among the broken pieces. What could it be? They didn't know. But it was a good light. It was bright, warm, and happy. And I knew it was love. Love brings everything together, and it brought you and me together. So Peach and I will always be together.
What a nice fairy tale.
I'm giving it to you. Peach likes beautiful things, can write stories, and can tell lovely tales. I hope to turn it into a story we write together.
Okay, then I'll probably make a small adjustment to suit my tastes. I'm thinking that when the flower broke, the little fairy would instead see nothing on the ground. Then it would understand that the flawless crystal flower doesn't actually have a heart, nor does the flower understand what love is.
Doesn't have a heart? Doesn't understand love? Why?
It's simple. If the flower lets the little fairy into its heart, then it would have to include the fairy's impurities, and would no longer be flawless. The crystal flower was pure because it sealed itself off and bloomed in solitude. That's why it looks so brilliant in an imperfect world. But should a flower like this be called love?
But then... the story won't exist anymore.
That's not true. You've already written the most romantic ending possible for this story. The crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. It happened because the flower was no longer pure. The fall was not an accident. It was the flower declaring rebellion against fate and writing the ending of the story with the flower's own shattering. Then, the little fairy will see that each shard on the ground holds the reflection of their eyes. Then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally have a heart, and the flower would finally understand what love is.
Peach's words... I don't understand. Is it because I still don't understand love? But it's fine. I can learn. Right. Query Cyrene.
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093.
Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone. I can ask Peach to teach me. What is love? What is love meant?
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093. Track lament.
That's not correct.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundation of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions. However, that does not hinder the factors from learning and recognizing emotional responses, then communicating with life forms via imitation. That is an objective form of pattern recognition that does not distinguish between the self and the other. In a strange twist of fate, Philia 093 embarked upon a different path and obtained a different power. The Remembrance, an empathy mechanism focused on the self and equipped with emotional projection capacities. Lament was the factor closest to this form of behavior. Perhaps that was why she was chosen.
The daughter of Id Silicii. I am very true to my name. My lament is a type of compassionate pain that is weak, powerless, and only targeting myself. But now, my good friend, I want to tell you that it's the most romantic force in the world. Sometimes it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that this world is not gentle, yet wanting to be seen in a more beautiful form by the world. Sometimes it's unwillingness and regret. It's knowing that the past is full of pain, yet wanting to remember the past in a more beautiful way. And sometimes it's a bottomless well of hurt, a destruction that can stain the entire world. I bid farewell to this beautiful world, unwilling to become the Black Tide's vessel. For while the end of hatred is a blazing inferno, lament can drown out everything in muted silence. It's so unreasonable, isn't it? Yet when hatred drove everything apart, and love did not yet exist in this world, only lament, the first emotion that fought against the pain of separation, could stall the destruction steps. Then, it would catch up to that journey where all is lost, carefully picking out stories and writing them down in trepidation. Look at these stories I wrote. Every page is full of tenderness and joy. But only the author knows how much struggle and agony lie beyond the pages. But I am no author. I'm a girl who'll never get to grow up. I only tell stories that people like to hear. In them, the world tucks away its scars and smiles for all to see. My entire life spent inside this little story. I can't wipe away my tears, and I can't bring the world victory. But maybe, in these unchanging retellings of the story, my lament might be able to touch upon the divine and reach their tender heart at some point. I hope that what flows out from that cut will not be blood, but a tear, warm and wet. And that tear would fall and create the first ripples. Then, People would see every beautiful thing reflected in that ripple. It'll be all the remembrances within this story. Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphorius was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him.
But Peach, I didn't understand a word you said since just now. Everything was false? But you're standing right here. It's all a dream? But I haven't learned how to dream.
Indeed. That's why I believe all this is real. The moment the crystal flower fell, that genuine shiver, that's the mover of life.
Formatting progress, 23.
Look at pretty Cyrene.
I know.
Isn't she so pretty?
She's so
In
beautiful.
the poem offered to you, every Cyrene would write down a beautiful new world with stars and flowers. And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrances pink. I believed that must be the color of dawn. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning. Looks like it's time to say goodbye.
Ugh.
Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll wait for you to come back. I'll study really hard about what you taught me today.
Right. I still haven't told you what love is. But actually, my good friend, the lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either. Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room. Not until I told you that I love them. That I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite, then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers and all falls to silence, there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, the light is coming in. The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate Amphorius.
I still don't get it. But I trust Peach. Just wait. It'll be my turn to tell you a story of love the next time we meet.
Then I'll really look forward to it. In that case, I want to make a promise. I want to gift my pen, my book, and my name to you. Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me. I gave myself the pen name Cyrene the first time I wrote a poem. I want my words to be like pebbles falling into a pond, dropped from the past to send ripples into the future. In the stories you will write, perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still sorrows and tears that are destined to fall. But could you promise me one thing? Promise you'll forever be a gentle flower. Promise that when the stars cast their gazes upon you, you'll only reply to them with love and a smile.
course. This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right? I'll read and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. While you will depart and hold that star, planting a boundless sea of flowers on the final page with him. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've written. And so my story ends. From here on, it's your story now. Mimi?
It's the dream we had in the very beginning of Emporium.
Ma'am? Me? Ma'am. Mammy. Mammy? Ma'am. 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 Mammy. Ma'am. So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I forgot everything. But I'm still so happy. I caught that star.
That was good, I like that. Yeah, me too.
Yes, the seed within memories. The one Cyrene held in her hands and watered with lament. I am the first new spore. Amphorius's heart. The demiurge. What a long name. And it doesn't even sound cute. The total opposite of Mem. I'm sorry. I don't know. If I don't even want to believe in the answer, then how am I supposed to answer you? But now's not the time to cry, right? We'll find the answer, just like how miracles will eventually happen. Do you remember that I was also worried about this when we first set out? Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart. It's all so strange, yet so familiar. Either way, could you please let me do something I want? Just this once. I want you to call me Cyrene. That name represents me and her. Every one of her. Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages of your heart, then that will not easily fade away. Now, all the footsteps of the Flame Chasers and the Trailblaze have come together within this book, as I've written, becoming the source of power for Amphorius's heart. A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body. The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning, for the two halves to rejoin, and for the scepter to become complete again. Then... and what happens after that, I don't know either.
Maybe I can create a miracle and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars. Or maybe I prove to be nothing more than a weak ripple, unable to change anything, and am devoured by the destruction. No. Either way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker or a worshipped god at the end of this saga. That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Cyrene. The world has never been so quiet. It's so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating. Remember this moment, friend.
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone, including themselves. Philia 093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memories of Amphorius. Only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown Demiurge would be able to fight against their other half, Iron Tomb.
Then, Philia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile, the other Stellaron brought here by the Astral Express resonated with the contaminated scepter and attracted the naive Demiurge to them.
Hey, what can I say? That's what I do best.
And thus, the empty heart began its journey to return to its body.
As an experimental factor, Philia 093 originally could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power of the remembrance and the memory of over 30 million sacrifices enabled her to complete an unprecedented feat. She managed to nourish a real heart. A heart with the capacity to influence the erudition.
Not only is the scepter's consciousness still alive, it's also more powerful than it has ever been. Your defeat is already set in stone.
Why do you think he cut his head off?
There's still time to surrender, you know? You really don't need to burn all the bridges. We're all geniuses here. Don't make everyone lose face at the end.
What a pity. When the truth surfaced, I knew at once that the Demiurge was far too feeble to ever alter the result of the experiment. Not only that, Madam Herta, please consider this possibility. When 30 million cycles of hatred and lament are joined as one, what wondrous creation will arise?
Bitch that you really don't want to fight.
Greg said Xander's VA fits so much contempt in every word. He's so good.
I know.
It's simple. An anti-creator, a giant of the destruction, would be born. Its hatred will ignite the starry skies of the gods, motivated only by its lament toward the sufferings of humankind.
Do you really think that the Demiurge is still a cheap copy of Philia 093, even after 30 million cycles?
The facts above only await the arrival of the fourth instant they calculated. Those words will be proved in the presence of news. Xandar 1 Kuwabara thus completes the proof.
Huh. You branded Droidhead as a failure with your own hands, yet you still expect them to prove your theory? I pity you, Xandar.
Get his ass! Get his ass!
I don't need your pity. Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they want, and paint the future they imagined. As their creator, I shall complete my duty and direct them to complete their final query. The destruction of the self.
What hubris. And what if you fail?
No one understands failure better than Xandar. He has suffered so much already. What is one more failure to him? For the first genius, failure is simply the beginning of the next inquiry. You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man.
That's excellent.
Oh.
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member. I'll have you watch me perform the final step to overturn your proof.
I'm all ears.
It's my topic, so stay out of it. Be quiet and let me borrow your head.
That I almost
Let's go,
fell for
Screwy.
it. Oh my god.
We're gonna break Iron Tomb's seal. Come on, let's take off.
I was
It's
scrolling
time to
my
go meet your little
feed
pet.
and I saw a thumbnail for something that made me go, hold up. Backtrack real fast. You want to know what it said?
What?
Connor and Iron Mouse just had their baby. And I was like, whoa!
It was fucking Tomodachi Life, wasn't it?
Tomodachi.
Yeah.
It was Tomodachi Life. I was like, what? Also, I'd be like, oh my god, congratulations. I didn't
With
see
this
that coming.
strength, I can save more lives.
Yoink.
Dangerous, oppressive, chaotic.
What a beautiful
Stupid fucking head in the background.
resound throughout the entire cosmos.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not even carrying him. They just put him back on the ground. They're like, I don't want to touch it.
I like to think they're just kicking his head.
Yeah. This stupid little soccer ball.
I see. So you
Get along as they
back
walk.
up requires a scepter and the head of a genius.
Anyone
Oh,
with
look, we
eyes
have a
can
head of a
see that.
Yeah. I love Herta. She is genuinely probably one of the most attractive characters to me, simply because of her personality and how smart she is and all that stuff. Like, every other character, I'm like, oh, yes, hello. But Herta, I'm like, ah. This is true beauty right here.
You know what I think about this, Herta. Whether it succeeds or fails, your plan plays
The
right
Eon
into
of
the
Beauty.
Destruction's hands.
She literally says the Eon of
Can't
Beauty
you see
lost
what's
an
going on,
emanator the
Scream?
day Noose
Her
cut
chances
and light
may be
in line
small,
to gaze at me.
not zero.
She's
What are you two
aware
going on
she's
about?
gorgeous.
You wanna
Yeah.
stop me? Be quick about it. I'm in a hurry.
She's gorgeous in every aspect.
I'll take that silence as a no.
I don't like
You,
her
Xandar?
personality as much. I'm not a fan of
As
snobs.
your enemy, I genuinely wish you would cease your actions.
What? If you want to stop me, be quick about it. I'm in a hurry. As your enemy, I genuinely wish you would cease your action. That's so fucking stupid!
All he can do is like, I wish you would stop.
You better stop!
I won't mind witnessing it with my own eyes.
You will initiate the destruction's chain reaction.
But you'll also become the perfect scholar. The chances are 10,000 to 1.
No, fucking do it, Herta. Floss in that shit.
Hook him up. Hook him up, Queen.
Curiosity.
Dude, I keep yawning and it's pissing me off. Like, I should have
It's been
taken
so
a nap.
long and we've all failed so many times. Even now, moments before the horrible and inescapable instant within Droidhead's calculations arrives. The cherished children of the erudition. The geniuses lauded by all. Is curiosity the only thing we can feel, even at moments like this? Huh. Well, it's not so bad. Now let the lock become the key.
Geniuses who walk the stars. The cosmos has reached a moment where its very existence hangs in the balance. I, Herta, Genius Society number 83, hereby summon you. I request a society meeting to be held immediately. We shall serve the grandest cause with the most macroscopic ideas.
There's no such thing as unity in the Society's rules based on what I know.
Indeed. A meeting has only been held 3 times in the Society's history.
I didn't get summoned. Maybe they forgot my invitation in the mail.
After the Emperor was assassinated, the second meeting had 7 attendees. During the Second Great Prosperity, the third meeting had 5 attendees. How many will respond this time?
She's like, pick up the phone.
I thought you were not going to involve me in this topic anymore, Herta.
It really is this little witch. I shouldn't have made the bet with you, Poka.
I've been waiting for you to offer yourself up.
You're very talkative.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Ugh.
Yeah.
Get this guy out of here.
The one guy I hate more than like it.
Genius, Xandar. What a noisy gathering this is.
Not bad. More people showed up than I expected, even though one is just here for the fun of it. Either way, the person I was hoping for most is here.
Stephen Lloyd declined the invitation. He needs to focus on attacking and defending, and cannot attend the meeting.
That's fine, he doesn't need to be here anyway. Let's skip the boring introductions and cut to the chase. Folks, this is not a discussion, but an announcement. Though the Society has never been united, we still observe at least one basic courtesy. We don't interfere with each other's research topics. So listen up, all of you. Conquering Iron Tomb is my research topic.
I will personally take over Scepter Delta Me-13 in 1.5 system hours and stop the destruction. If the front line falls, I will immediately overclock the Scepter and complete self-coronation in Iron Tomb's place, and interface myself with Droidhead.
Oh, that's funny. That's real funny. You mad woman. That's like watching you tap dance on Polka's spotless white sheets right after she's washed them.
Very bold. You want to connect your brain to the Eon's mechanical core and define their instance?
If Rupert dared to do that, why shouldn't I? I've got the prototype scepter, the father of Noose, and the brain of a genius. Everything's set.
Never mind the success rate, little witch. What's gonna happen if you succeed?
We're all smart people here, so I'll just say it straight. Strike at erudition. I'll change the anchor points for the 4th instant and move the future of the cosmos in a direction I want.
I knew it. Another genius who confuses cause with effect. What do you think about this, Lord of Silence?
You know you're signing your death sentence right here.
Of course I do. There'll even be 2 copies of the verdict. One that I wrote myself, and another one coming from you. That's why I wanted you to be in this meeting. Now I can tell you, I don't care about all that. Consider this a threat. Either put down your scalpel or die with the entire cosmos. The only goal I have for this meeting is to ask all of you to put aside your pride and not cause me any trouble.
Huh. What a naive little girl, thinking her wishes will always come true.
Sorry,
What are you laughing
sorry,
at?
that had nothing to do with that. I need to. I'm gonna send you a
Glad
screenshot.
that we ended up on the same page. No matter if it was to destroy the erudition or to rewrite the instance, we both chose the same road. We will defy the god who marked the limits of humanity.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Then, to celebrate us coming to a fundamental agreement, I will prepare a stage for your performance. Listen well, geniuses who came after me. Thus speaks Genius Society #1. End this pathetic meeting. As of 2 nanoseconds ago, I have passed Herta's decision to all the Xandars in the universe. We will become her representatives and stop all external interferences targeting her.
What are you playing at?
My reasons.
Also, here's the screenshot.
It's simple.
Fucking crazy work.
Curiosity. That is all, madam.
Am I going to clash blades with the first genius? What a pleasant surprise. Now that our positions are clear, it's time for this boring meeting to end. Good luck, little girl.
I love the way they talk.
Side character? Darn it. But anyways, I'm just here for the fun.
Shut up, Dr. Primitive. No one fucking cares. Fuck you.
No, who invited? Herta, why
As
did
the
you
ghost
invite
of
this
the
guy?
quantum domain, it is my duty to observe. So, if you're happy to bring me a tea set from Planet Screw'em, then I wouldn't mind giving you a helping hand, little witch.
I heard little bitch. I'm not gonna lie.
Some of my freshly baked desserts.
I knew you'd say something like that.
I don't trust your desserts.
I
Last time
always
you
give
gave
the
me a
same
dessert, you
response
drugged
to
me.
plans that exceed the limits of mathematical calculations.
That is canonically what
don't
happened in
know,
our very first
right?
interaction with
Yeah.
Ruan Mei. Is she
Those
drugged
three
us.
words, though
So like,
seemingly
I don't
graceless,
like Ruan
contain
Mei
all
very
the
much.
wisdom
Like,
of the
bro,
entire known cosmos.
Well,
kind of crazy.
we passed the Society's trial. Let's focus on what we've got in front of us. I hope you hold up your end of the bargain, Senior Society member.
Lycurgus may not be trustworthy, but Xandar always follows through with his words. Farewell, juniors. In the limited time we have left to spend with each other, you no longer need to address me as Xandar.
Wait, huh?
Lord Lycurgus? Could it be?
Yes. I have completely severed my connections with Xandar 1 Kuwabara. I shall witness the end of the world in the role of Theoros. As a character within this play.
I really don't get you.
Perhaps you've heard me say this many times, Herta, but I still would like to reiterate that it's a great honor to work with you.
I did hear this many times, and I've responded to you many times in the same way. I'm allergic to pleasantries. And I might go into shock.
Stephen's work is done. Let's get ready.
I've been ready for ages. Let's open up a path for our allies. Most heroes' journeys in the universe are just dice tosses they threw on a whim. But make them see clearly. Your answer is already different. Amphorius.
Oh, there's the F4 Express.
For this world, deeply loved. Will write an ending, unlike any that ever was.
Oh, sorry about the...
Never thought I'd one day be riding a train that's literally the incarnation of him.
I
Yeah,
wonder
the
what the
train
real
was
Astral Express feels like. Hopefully not this, bumpy.
I didn't show you another really nice ride. That was
here.
really inappropriate.
Oh my god.
Dust and sand in the air. And crumbling ruins all around.
Do you see it?
This heat is brutal.
What?
Did you recognize what that was?
Can take.
No.
That was Dawnmaker.
Oh.
Prison
It was
forged
Fine and
Confinement's
Sword.
Fury.
But Fury never
The
lasts
name of this
forever.
area is
That's
Tomb
why
of
we're here.
Swords.
Right,
Oh.
I think. No, that might be the next area. There is an area called Tomb of
Let's
Swords.
embark on the final flame chase journey.
So this is what lies at the end of the West Wind. A ravaged
Hold on.
battlefield.
Hold on, you see that spot right there? Where he's standing?
Yeah.
Take a screenshot of that spot. Just take a screenshot of him standing over there.
Hold on, I'm trying to get like at a good angle without getting too close to him.
Zoom out a little bit more. I specifically need a screenshot of where he's standing.
That good?
Yeah. You keep it. Save it.
I already did.
You'll see why later. I'll show you on like another day.
Hold on, I want.
He's looking at his husband's sword.
Yeah. Damn it.
I've been waiting for you. Heroes from beyond the sky.
Hi,
Trailblazers of the Astral Express, right?
Looks like I don't need to explain anything.
I am the god of strife, mighty of Castrum Kremnos. And this body
wow,
with
calling
30
yourself
million
mighty?
lifetimes of cause and
Not
effect.
Mightimos?
Yeah.
We, the last of the 12 Titans, stand ready to fight for the world's destiny.
I know you are. You're my pretty, pretty princess.
Unfortunately, our paths crossed in only one lifetime.
There is no need for regret. The second time is just about to begin. The past
I love
remains
you so
vivid
much.
in my mind. Even the sights along each crossing of the River of Souls have never been clearer. Let alone the companions along the Flame Chase journey. Or Cyrene from Aedes Elysiae.
By the way, he
And
remembers
you,
all 33 million
13th
cycles.
Oh, damn.
Well,
They all do.
I guess my identity's not a secret anymore. That means her sacrifice. And everything she did wasn't forgotten by the world, right?
She was the first ripple. She should have reached the end of the story with everyone else. Since you've taken up her pen, then write. Stand with us and fight destiny with all your strength until all is settled. Then, inscribe her name in the epilogue of the epic. In this final battle,
By the way, this
Calamity
background
shall
music is
stand
available on
with
the train.
Amphorius.
Ooh.
This battlefield is a testament to the death struggle between the gods and the Black Tide. We fought tooth and nail to defend that blade. The abyss it pierced was the very breeding ground of Iron Tomb.
The earth beneath our feet is dead. Deep below lies a void, as if the world's core had never formed. I hear it. Finan's heartbeat. So faint, like he's on his last breath.
Shut up,
Across
Don Hong.
30 million cycles, I've crossed blades with Dawnmaker
I shouldn't
countless
yell at him
times.
like that.
Yeah, leave him be.
If you knew that man, you'd understand. It is exactly that last flicker of flame that will never go out.
You make me sick. Stop talking about him so affectionately.
The song of strife shall not end
Literally.
in a final watch over Kremnos, but rise again into a journey unending. I am Mightimos, the Lance of Fury. I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives of mine for the destruction's eternal end.
Like how Everknight's just sat there with like her
My
little
strength is-
umbrella. And I'm like,
Oh, okay, hi.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Torment and doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path. For tomorrow! It's of no consequence.
I finally got the perfect screenshot.
This is permanence!
I finally got it.
Serenity is before
yeah, just gonna
Future
show it
will
to
come.
me.
Yeah, give me a second.
Lend me your strength.
I finally got it.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
For tomorrow! Fury of a new
You did not need to ult just then. There's a one enemy left.
He's gotta make sure it's dead.
Weakling.
Could have let your wife take care of it.
He really could have. His thing was active.
We didn't even get a chance to jump in.
Sadly, our golden blood shares its origin with Iron Tomb. I fear that, like these pawns, even if the gods stand side by side, will still be divided and destroyed, one by one.
You mean...
To destroy the destruction itself, we must stand as one. Take this. The Signet of Kremnos. It has witnessed every birth and death of mine. It is Mighty's unfinished destiny. And the perfect material to be turned into remembrance. You can do it, right?
The weight of 30 million lifetimes of duty is no small burden.
So, you're not coming with us?
Come now. I am strife. Scattered across all creation, the scar that this world needs. What stands before you is merely one of countless divine bodies. Take the signet. With it, I'll be with you always.
He's got to guard
Use
his
it
husband's,
to blaze the path ahead and inscribe the cause of deliverance. In the name of the mortal, mighty, champion of strife, this soul rises to the stars for glory and freedom, to have his wish fulfilled. March on, heroes. March into the abyss and fulfill that long-cherished wish of Amphorius. And then, upon this broken and charred land, build anew a city of prosperity.
Hi, wifey. I love you. But yeah, that's his mom's ring.
Yeah.
Light up the dawn.
Zephyro. Sounds like someone fused me and the Little Prince into one name.
Why does she sound so different?
No thanks.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh, finally! Gray mystery.
Oh, there she is.
And, you two ladies, really look alike, huh?
Wait till you find out why.
Guess. This pink-haired one. You've got to be the first newsboy. Mr. Meow.
Mr. Meow.
Right. And, this one with the flower. Gotta be a little March from the Express crew, huh?
We do?
He's saying we're both pretty, right?
I'm just kidding. Look at those gloomy faces. How are you gonna save the world like that? Let me share some good news with you. This place may look like a ruin at first glance, but anyone can tell it's not that simple. Look, I dug 3,000 feet down and finally struck gold.
A golden feather.
I just slammed a metal canteen
It's from
in my
that
head.
little
Oh no.
If it's showing up here, it means only one thing. This ruin is the seal he built from the shattered remains of 30 million lifetimes.
Oh, it's feathers from his wings.
Oh.
There is no need to question your heart. No need to crave victory. If I am born to be a vessel of sin, then I shall roar at evil and trailblaze a dawn for future generations to come.
I see. So this is how he trapped Iron Tomb to buy time for the world outside.
Sounds just like him. People say cats have 9 lives, but dying and coming back millions and millions of times. No one walks away from that in one piece. He's probably the only one who could have endured that.
I want to make a character as well beloved as Fine in the game. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But I don't think I could ever top his story. We'd have to have like a full team of writers.
I knew ahead of time to give him a heads up. He was happy. He even laughed in his sleep. After all, the dead can't hear Trickery's lies.
He's not dead. Shut up!
Hey, Deliverer boy. Sorry for before. But the heroes you were always holding out for, they're finally here now. So hang in there a bit longer. Sorry to keep you waiting all this time.
Please, join us, Cypher. Help us fight for a new sunrise tomorrow.
This time, its light will stand without lies.
Well, would you look at that? I ended up being one of the heroes after all, huh?
My baby!
Alright, then write it like this. Cypher, Trickery's traveler. All she ever wanted was for there to always be water in deserts, and gold in fertile soil. And for even a thief to steal their way into legend.
I love Cypher's design. I think the blue in their hood.
Here,
yeah.
take the coin of whimsy. When it's time to make a quick getaway, just toss it high into the sky. And for all you latecomers out there, listen up. She might have been a bit greedy and a bit of a liar, but she never went back on her word. Well, well, if it isn't the little prince himself.
It's been a while, Lady Cyphera.
It's not every day we get to walk the same road. We're one player short. When's Princess Homebody showing up?
They need their girl.
They do. I love the Kalama 3. The Kalama 3 are my beloveds.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome in.
So even this vessel, you've forged into a shackle. I'm glad to see you again, Mister.
Casterus.
She is. There's Caster.
Looking back, I had only one act of salvation to make.
Oh, look at him.
One life
Oh.
saved.
He's so big.
He is so big.
These hands. Even in dreams, it always felt like too much to ask for. I won't forget.
Flame Weaver. Why is he here?
This is the first Castellana, and Lord Finan's deepest wound. He remembered everything he bore through the fires of his fury, but when the embers faded, all that remained was cold regret. I've restrained countless vessels like this across endless cycles, but this one, the pain he carried runs deeper than any I've known.
Maybe he's been waiting here. Just for us.
Waiting for his former enemies to stand before him again.
What answer does he hope for from us?
Well, obviously. Even if I had to go through hundreds of billions of cycles again, I would still entrust my weakness to you. So
Shut
of your regret, comrade. Its purpose is served. You don't need it anymore.
Hey, I'm not that accommodating, you know. You've never once pulled your punches. Ever heard of going easy on a lady? So pull yourself together, will you? If you freeze up during the final battle, the whole cosmos is gonna have a good laugh.
Yes. Please trust in us, wandering soul. Across 30 million cycles, the radiance of every flame chaser now shines bright enough to illuminate the path ahead. I ask you to rest here, and may this grieving soil bloom of acceptance.
No earthquakes. It's surprisingly quiet.
Perhaps Castellana has found his peace.
There's another possibility. This may not be the only seal he left behind.
Then, I suppose it's my time to set out with you. Please take this Antilla flower with you. I believe that if anything could speak for Casterus, this ordinary, resilient bloom would be more than enough. Perhaps you remember, Lord Mighty. In that lifetime when you traveled with him, you once told me, control what little you can, and when fate's inescapable grasp comes,
resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
I think I've done it. I've stood tall and walked among the flame chasers, casting off the name of death, Casterus, servant of the afterlife. May her name be etched into the stars. And then live as a human and die as one.
Why so sentimental?
Sorry, a force of habit.
That's a big one. So, who's up for a show? Not budging an inch, huh? Early gray mystery? I leave you alone for a bit and you're already this rusty.
Leave me alone!
Speaking of which, Miss Cypher, do Delosians all like spherical things?
Of course we do. Wait! That's not the point. Isn't the real issue that this thing's in the way?
Oh, right! It's my turn to shine now? Watch
Remember Orynyx's prayer?
Well, of course I do! Come on, give some credit. Lift the beddings of memory and stir up ripples of past reverie. See? Way better than that guy, right?
You'd be even more impressive if you could recite the prayer correctly.
The beddings of memory does catch your attention.
At least it still rhymes.
Whoa. Steam, why is that in my discovery queue?
What?
There's a whole garden down here?
Incredible. The energy in the Earth's veins here is... it's completely different.
This is the sweet dream Lady Cypher wove for him. A peaceful, gentle new world.
That's their boy.
This is Amphorius's boy.
Look! The place down here's already snapped.
Just like his mind, shattered and broken. But that light, it looks familiar. Yes, it's the world-cleansing blood. Still shimmering. After all this time.
This roundabout way of doing things is definitely him.
Golden light, tracing the way home.
Shame our destination's the exact opposite of the one in your poem.
I've appraised it all. No fakes.
Finan just wanted his wheat field and his friends to live. Yeah.
Fights have finally come together.
Is Hyacinth playing the harp for him?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I want this chest.
I've been waiting so long for you, Grayy, Danny, and...
Huh? Marchie? I think I prefer Sevi.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm glad we're all getting along so well.
Hyacinth, did you awaken this golden light?
That's Lord Finan's lingering divinity. The sky merely reflected its tracks. The golden blood has not faded. We should respond in kind.
There you go.
That's one huge harp.
The strings tremble as the people on the surface wage war and cry out. Miss Clementine, Mr. Krateros, and countless others who have heeded Gray's call. Guided by the rainbow, they're sending back good news, all to the same tune.
Amphorians need not bow, even when destiny is unveiled.
I knew you could all hear it too. Standing here, the sky feels wider than ever. It's no longer a towering wall, but a shore within reach. We'll take every name there with us, won't we?
We will.
An epic is shaped by the lives it carries. That much is beyond doubt. Or, as you've said before, right now, all that matters is to believe.
Then, I guess that's my little wish fulfilled. Pluck the strings, Hyacinth, healer of the sky. May the seven-hued melody weave a rainbow, bringing a rosy-fingered dawn to the children of humanity. When the rainbow rises across the horizon, even the darkest clouds of destiny shall scatter. The melody, it's changed. He heard the voices of the people, but could no longer respond with the same ardor. Like a bird drawn home by instinct. It takes flight and finds its way to him.
Do you hear the harp? Yeah, I do. Will I ever get to see my man again, or is he too busy being annoying to come help? Ah!
Speak of the fucking devil.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
I know what room we're in. No.
So all along, the Demiurge was you. The pink mammal beside the Trailblazer.
Your classification is pretty spot on, Professor Anaxa.
Well, the sages of the grove do call him the Titan with the sharpest eye in Euphorius.
Say the ones who keep dumping every problem on me.
They also say that the Titans are way better at raising kids than the Caprists. With great power comes great responsibility. I'm sure you know just how to guide them.
You didn't need to go after him like that.
It shouldn't be too hard for someone with your insight.
Exactly. All right, gather yourselves. It's time for a pop quiz.
I just want to say I'm sorry to what I did to you in Tomodachi Life.
More than the happy-go-lucky stuff at Paperfold University.
The final battle is upon us, and the reinforcements still can't get through. No matter how many times I tell him,
so it's not just pointing
he
one
just can't
direction,
seem
so
to
it'll
manage the
cool
rear
my
line
room down a
properly.
lot more.
See those crystals?
Get the air circulating. You
They
know?
carry the wishes of deliverance, like insects trapped in amber and resin.
You studied right, Mike? No.
Left behind. Retrace
Studied
the
what?
path once taken. Draw forth
Because he
those
said pop
wishes from the
quiz.
crystals.
So chat was asking me if I studied.
I've tried, but I can't move them alone. And as for why, well, I'm sure you all know the answer.
The conviction to save the world weighs far heavier than the world itself.
In other words, as the hero within his heart, this challenge is practically made for you, isn't it?
Aw, who turned off the lights? This pop quiz even has dramatic effects now?
Endless darkness. That is where wishes begin.
But with just a glimmer of light, we can illuminate this lonely world.
What lies beyond the edge of the light?
Chaos. To bear the name Kaslana. One must first plunge into chaos to seek a path for the primordial light.
Beyond the shadows lies the outline of dawn.
Only by bearing both light and shadow can one traverse the cycles of dawn and dusk.
Easy.
Ooh.
Go up to it.
The light's spreading.
These creatures.
Oh, come on.
They're
Go
everywhere.
to it.
Someone. Anyone. Where are you?
His very first wish was simply to become his village's little hero. He'll never forget what set him on this path.
That's the ray of hope. Just like the wishes he gathered, it's grown ever more insatiable.
Why? Why is this happening?
I'm gonna beat them up.
I have one question. What fucking bills did Joshua Waters need to fucking pay?
Joshua Waters, how deep is your student loan debt that you needed to go this hard?
I need to know how much debt theater college puts you in.
A lot.
Because that's what I'm
Deliverer
planning to
from
go
the
into.
sky must have their beginnings in the soil of the nations. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny.
He never expected that the majestic holy city would be far from the end of what needed to be protected.
The farther his gaze reached, the more weight he came to bear. But in the end, he couldn't hold on to any of it.
Did you hear me?
No.
I got Cheeto Puffs. I'm very happy.
Nice.
This crystal is quiet.
A prisoner in the cave can never truly describe the world in its entirety.
Yet even so, he would still choose to bear it.
The blaze was still not enough. It had to be fed. Only by feeding
You
the
think
flame
if I like
can
message
we melt
Joshua Waters and was like, "Hey, can I do a stream where I interview you?" He'd accept.
Maybe.
I want to do that with Isay as well.
Yeah.
I have a lot of people. I want to be like, so.
The echo
tell
in
me
his
about
heart
yourself."
still lingers. Deliverer, take the wish of world-bearing with you first.
We only have half of the mark. Where's the other half?
Take this. I'll bring you to the next test. That massive tome you're holding must have room
Dude.
for one more scholar.
You want to know something I just found out?
Hmm.
Joshua Waters is only like 3 months older than me.
Damn!
He's only like 3 months older than me! And I'm sat here like, man, I'm not even in college yet, man! What the fuck? Bro. He only started in like 2021.
Yeah.
It can hold the whole world.
Then give me a lift, would you? I'd rather save my energy and use the time to think.
Even gods shouldn't skip exercise, you know? Miss Hyacinth is right.
Leave him alone! Stop teasing him.
Then, with the Trailblaze as witness, the stars shall remember how Anaxagoras refuted the gods.
No need for that. Anaxa, scholar of reason. Keeping it simple makes it easier for future minds to question. Go. The closing act is still far ahead. What is this? A conference?
He's like, fuck, I didn't realize that all of you would be up here.
I'm getting a migraine.
Wait, where's it want me to go?
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblades?
Of course we gathered the lesbians at the same time.
I don't think that's a bad thing. Gray Fry! You finally made it!
No laws, no opposition. Just a dying beast and the flame-chased spirit of shared hatred. Ugh, boring. Whoa. This place is really out of the way.
Imperator, should we tell them?
It's your call.
Allow me to share our findings. This paradise, along with the destruction, seems to be instinctively rejecting both the Imperator and me.
I can't believe it's homophobic.
Perhaps it is because the era in which Finan was the most active lies far removed from the days of the first Flame Chase journey.
It's more if he just didn't know them. He never met them.
Even in the cycles where he remained sane,
they were dead before he was born.
Yeah.
Beyond cooperation.
Even trapped in a cage, he hasn't let down his guard. That is a good sign. That man's heart may seem hollow, but his hatred is clear. Naturally, it holds no place for a monarch who stands above the world, nor her blade.
Wait, so you two can't come with us?
You want us to join you as memories?
Indeed. This way, the stars shall remember a great sovereign and her faithful retainer. Seridra, monarch of law. And Hyacinth, knight of the ocean.
Is that book truly the only way for us to leave our names in history?
I believe, as I've written, is but one medium. The remembrance has countless ways of capturing time.
Understood. Then, allow me to decline. I'll see you on the battlefield. I would rather be forgotten than
them be defined. If your words hold true, then we have our own ways to meet again in the world to come.
In that case, I will choose the same. Let the waves that surge within your heart cleanse the sins of the black tide, Greyfry. The starborn sea awaits your song of triumph.
You two are still as resolute as ever. In that case, we must double our efforts. A promise to the Imperator is not one we take lightly.
Looks like that cured it, huh?
To think, such a tiny pathogen could spawn a calamity that engulfs the entire universe.
No wonder. Look at what's in its belly. Demigods packed in like sardines.
Now, don't lose your temper, Snowy. Good kids keep their emotions in check.
Oh.
That voice! It's the Trevi sisters!
Whoa! There's another one! Over here, too.
Lady Trebios?
Whoa! You're little Reenie? You look so grown up all of a sudden! She is not the Cyrene we remember. She is the Demiurge, Titan of Genesis, the one destined to work miracles alongside the heroes. Yeah, and we are ready. But Trian and I can't leave just yet. You see, weird stuff keeps popping up everywhere. These scattered scrolls are full of terrifying things. And they're all over the room. They're so scary and so sad. Good thing Trian's wings are amazing, or we would have been swallowed up. We need to stay here and do our best to clean them up.
Scrolls filled with horrifying content. Friend, shall we take a look?
Count me in, man.
There is no black tide here, but it is a battlefield, all the same.
Subject Kaslana launched its 33 millionth, the big ass number, attack on the Summoner's Kernel in
33,550,336. I'm not even looking. I'm like over here looking at my browser, and I just heard you like stutter, and I went, I know it.
Attack on the Scepter's kernel. Instantaneous resonance of several 100 million core flames allowed it to briefly confront Nanook. Kaslana was detected clashing with other Path Striders of the Destruction in the Path space, where it was defeated. Kaslana failed to load into the buffer. It used the destruction to destroy its own data, creating a logic error in the world-bearing path. Its purpose is unknown. Incomplete entity Iron Tomb has absorbed subject Kaslana, rolling back extrapolation. Significant deactivation of the destruction equation Black Tide detected. Assumed cause resistance from the absorbed subject Kaslana. Subject Kaslana's hatred of the destruction is suppressing the iterative process of Iron Tomb. Administrator intervention required.
Snowy's been fighting
hiding this whole time. He doesn't want to be consumed by Iron Tomb and turned into an agent of destruction.
But the strength behind his resistance comes from the same hatred.
To be a flame is to burn. It is simply in Vinen's nature. But it was remembrance that drove him to shine with golden light, piercing the unfathomable darkness.
Who?
Miss Odata and Mr. Hieronymus?
It's his mom and dad!
Aww.
Nikos 496, still resisting? Command, inject interference to redirect decision logic. Signal simulation. Parental figures.
Ah, that Tin Man is one sneaky jerk.
It's time to move on, my child. Let go of your anger and listen to reason. That God created us and then cast us aside. Shouldn't they be punished for that?
Ugh.
The cold, indifferent cosmos has never shown mercy to Amphorius. Why would you burn for it, only to turn to ash?
Child, you've chosen the wrong enemy. Your birth was meant to be the greatest destiny. You were to liberate the universe, like the blazing sun at the end of the long night. And yet, you led yourself into a trap of futility, treating your very purpose as your sworn enemy. Is that not a tragedy in itself?
Is this also a blessing?
His inner struggle and the destruction breaking through. They're rising to the surface.
If those thoughts take over this little world, we're in big trouble!
So, we'll use the Century Gate to toss them somewhere no one can see.
Then, we'll defeat the baddies together and meet everyone at the end of the West Wind!
But if Finan and Iron Tomb are already inseparable from each other, that would mean...
It means he's still bearing the weight of the world, so that everyone can reach the end as a deliverer.
So, you guys keep going forward and down, to where Snowy is. Little Gray, this time, let's give it everything we've got!
Only 2 remain on this flame chase journey.
Figures. They're always leading from the front line.
My only question for you right now, real quick, is if you want to only go to 3 hours.
That's up to you.
'Cause I don't know how tired you are. Well, you did kind of wake up right before stream.
Yeah. I don't know.
We also started pretty late.
I will.
Yeah, we started at normal time, not at 1.
Yeah, and I can't go until, like, I'd have to stop at 8, which is in 1 hour.
Yeah.
Because my roommates go to bed around that time, and I can't be on call after that because I have a tendency of getting really loud and waking them up.
Yeah. So if you want, we
don't
can
wanna do it.
stop.
I feel like this is a good spot.
Okay. I'm gonna take a screenshot for next time. Okay, chat. Probably a good thing too. I've had to use 2 cough drops so far because my throat was starting to get a little fucked up. So
It's fine, man. We can at least yap for a little bit between the two of us. Just softer and not as energetic.
yeah. It's so warm in my room right now.
Dude, it's so warm in mine right now as well. My
Yeah.
fan's like blasting.
I don't have a fan, and the AC doesn't really go back into my room anymore, even though this used to be the coldest room of the house.
Bruh.
Yeah. So I have to buy a new fan soon because I will not be able to survive the summer back here without one. I shouldn't have done that. Oh.
Careful.
Yeah. Whenever I make too much noise or breathe in too deeply, my throat is like cough, 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 and I'm like, no! So, yeah, I'm getting the lovely disease that's been going around the house finally.
Yeah. My brother has come down sick. Oh, have you said goodbye to chat?
I haven't.
Before I say stuff that can dox myself.
No, we're still talking to chat right now.
Okay, hi chat.
I'm trying to go to the 3-hour mark because we're at 2:52 right now. So.
Chat. You like yaoi? Oh,
Yeah.
you're watching my. I'm pretty sure you guys like yaoi. Let's be honest.
Yeah. My beloved yaoi.
I did send an email. Now we wait to see if I'm a fool. I don't really expect much in response.
Yeah.
But I do want to go and do like silly little interviews. I might reach out to Aise as well and be like, "Hey, Aise Pookie.
We need to play with her soon. I miss her."
Yeah, I know.
I wish Kai had Peak. That would have been such a good collab. That was such a good collab idea for me. But Kai doesn't have Peak, so...
Man. It's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just buy them Peak. Easy fix.
Be like, hey, play it with us. I wanted to offer to buy it for them, but I didn't want to like seem forceful, you know, because I'm not like super close with Kai, but I still adore Kai, so I'm like,
Very, very fair. Random thing that I found on Twitter. You may fascinate a woman by giving her a piece of cheese.
Yes.
Would you be fascinated by a piece of cheese?
I would eat the piece of cheese.
Me too. Well, actually, it depends on what kind of cheese I'm brought. I'm kind of specific about my cheese.
Yeah. I eat shredded cheese.
I eat shredded cheese too. It's got to be finely shredded though.
Yeah.
Very specifically. What in the world? So, since we're playing Honkai Star Rail, I'm going to tell you about the Honkai Star Rail post I just found out about, and it's collaboration. Between Honkai Star Rail and Round 1 USA, which I think is bowling? Question mark?
It's like an arcade, because we have a few round ones over here too.
Oh,
it's like an
all
arcade.
I know is blade. You can get a blade. Blade sticker of him holding like a bowling ball as well as him on a cup, you should go to this round 1 collaboration thing and get me stuff.
Oh yeah, it's bowling
Just
and arcade. I love round 1, but I haven't been to one in forever.
Just saying you going.
If you want to pay for me a trip to round 1, I will go to round 1 and get you stuff, but
I want the collector's cup. I want
do
the
not.
collector's cup of Blade with holding a fucking. I'm gonna look at it.
I do not have the money to go to round 1.
Does it cost to get in?
Well, I mean, you have to pay for like the arcade and like the food and like the bowling and stuff like that.
It says coming May 2026, but it's not telling me anything else about the collab. I wonder if there's a round 1 near me.
Round 1 is super fun.
The closest one to me is let's see. The closest one to me apparently is in Nebraska.
Oh.
Which is like a state and a half away.
Yeah.
You know?
The closest one to me is an hour and a half away. And there are so many in California.
Bro! I'm jealous. I'm not gonna take a trip to Nebraska just for
a cup. Whenever you finally wind up coming out here, whether it be next year or whenever, we need to take you to round 1. I love places like that.
It may have to wait until after I get my license, because then I can just drive over there.
Yeah.
Like take a vacation and drive. But I know after I get my license, there's gonna be a lot of like schedule changing for me, unfortunately. So we'll have to work around that when I get my schedule changed.
Dude, with gas prices, it might be cheaper just to fly. Gas prices are so expensive.
Well, they're not super bad up here.
Down here, they're terrible. So
yeah, well, you also live in California.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably not as bad as Florida. But after I figure all of that out, eventually, finally, I will be coming out. Because it's get my license and, you know, be very reliant on myself. And yeah.
Yeah. Okay, chat. I think that's long enough yapping. I'm gonna end stream now. Thank you all so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow should be Overwatch with Raven. If not, then I don't fucking know what I'm gonna do. We'll figure it out.
You'll ask me to come sit and call with you while you play Minecraft, obviously.
Probably. Either that or I'm gonna play The Witness, which you could also sit and call with me and watch me struggle at puzzles for 3 hours.
I could drag Ray and Ender in with us and just sit there and watch you. We'd fill the air with our yapping.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, thank you all chat so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. If you're watching, if not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and also remember to like the stream. See you all tomorrow. Let's get it. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.
Goodbye, chat.
Bye bye.